You are looking live at Rock Ice Arena in Dunellen, New Jersey, where the New Jersey Rockets, 16U girls, are getting ready to take on the Little Flyers. Hi everybody, it's Joe Rizzo calling the action in the second match between the two organizations today. The first one went in favor of the Little Flyers at the 19U AA level as they scored a 4-0 victory. And here we go with the 16s. Barbara in the circle with Bug on her left and Alex on her right. Bella on D along with Cookie. Liftoff from the rock. Flyers win the face-off and march it in. Swing shot knocked away by Molly Rose Smith. Her sister Lily was playing in the first game. Along the far boards, Cookie sends it through into open ice, but for Bug. Flyers will send it back in. Barbara comes around the back of her own net with a feed, but it's still being battled for there. Bug stays up high to avoid the D-to-D pass being an option. Cookie steps through one and tries to get through another and reverses it. Alex over there trying to tie up her player, and she wins that battle as Cookie sends it over, but the Flyers still maintain possession. They send it in and behind the end line. Battled for by the near side boards. Sent into the corner. Bella there using the body. Cookie's going to hustle up and prevent 33 from coming around the back of the net. 33 centers it, but Cookie picks that one off. She sends it forward, but it goes to a point. 75 with the slapper one time. Behind the D, wrist shot, score. Rockets had a chance to get the puck out of there, and instead of chipping it forward, they just missed on the pass, and the Flyers are going to make you pay. The Little Flyers are going to make you pay almost all the time right there. So the deficit quickly builds to 1-0. Shauna will get it up to Cece. Cece moving forward. Bench, so the face-off will be down in the offensive zone. Cece's going to take it. She's got Jules on her right, Riley on the left. Lauren is at left D, Shoshana on right. Cece wins it so cleanly that Shoshana has to get it out. It chipped off a Flyer's skate, but got into the zone a little too quickly before Jules could get out. No more tag up icing, no more icing, wait, let me try that again. No more tag up offsides. Icing in effect in all situations. Little Flyers moving around. Shoshana steps in at the point to keep it in. Jules there, takes a swipe, can't get it. She's gonna have to pursue. Riley tries to force the puck up the boards, and she does. Lauren steps in. Puck was under the player's skate. Lauren shoots it, but it goes off of the knees of one of the Flyers, who deftly managed to keep the puck in front of her. Flyers will move it in. Wrist shot, whistled off the left post. Molly might have been screened a little bit. It looked like she didn't pick it up until the later moments. Rockets change on the fly. Bella chips it back up the near boards, but it's picked off. Cookie steps in to break up that play, and Cookie moves it around behind her own end boards. Puck reversed back around this side. Near side now behind the net. Cookie gets over there, sends it to Sydney, who tries to use the body to shield it out, but can't win the battle. She was in the right spot, just didn't get the puck low. Flyers trying to cycle it low. Backhander goes in. So through 3 minutes and a second, Flyers have doubled their advantage to 2-0. Cycling the puck down low. Grace Ulrich, who played brilliantly in nets less than 24 hours ago against the Colonials. She's got Sydney on her right and Elise on her left. Bella, the right D, she gets the puck up, and let's see if it gets out. Cookie on left D. This one will go past the end line. Bella's there. She takes a look, banks it off the boards for Sydney. Sydney's trying to win the battle there, fighting, using the body. She's the more diminutive player. She's 1 on 3, and she keeps the Flyers at bay for a moment. Flyers send it through, but Grace hustles down to knock that one away, loses it in the corner, tries to reverse it to more friendly ice and get a little help from Cookie. Flyers reverse it along the end line as they skate the swath along the end of the rink. Sent up the middle for Elise. She looks like maybe she got a touch to keep the the icing from not being enacted. Sydney there pressuring first forward. Lauren tries to keep it in. It's sent out. Grace and Bella with a little work there, trying to keep it from getting in deep. Moved up and in by the Flyers, who change behind the play. Lauren's going to pick that one up, skate it up the near side wing, but it goes to 28. And they miss one pass. They get another, but somebody broke that up. Looked like it was maybe Bug or Lauren that got a piece of a shot. They had one player open in the slot, and it missed. Her shot chance was thwarted. Molly with a save through a lot of traffic right there. I don't think she saw that one at all till the last moment, and she was able to kick the left paw out to get it. There's a check right there. Where's the hand up? Where's the whistle? She got pounded right. Straight up check. And the player got knocked down for the Rock. To deal with that. Let alone to the other fact that you're against a top flight team here. Wrist shot knocked away. That was Cookie who prevented the shot from going on net. Goes to the far wing. Alex tries to chip it up, can't get it out. Bug over there to help out. They move it down low. Shot goes wide. Comes to the near side boards. Blocked by Cookie. Bug battling for it, can't get it out. Goes up to Alex. Alex has a little room, and she's going to skate it out. She gets through one, but can't maintain possession of the puck, but she got that far. 11:30 left now, first period. 2-0 Little Flyers. No icing down there. I didn't really see. It was just out of my view. I'm not sure why it was a no icing call. I guess maybe a rocket sent it all the way down there. That would be curious if it happened, but I suppose it's possible. And they were emphatic about no icing right off the beginning. This one sent in offside. Whistle and a stoppage of play. 11:08 left first period. 2-0 Little Flyers. This is the 16U AA game. Molly Rowe Smith in goal to your right. And they are going to face this one off in the center zone. Cece Nieves on the face-off. She's got the white helmet for the Rockets, and she couldn't win that one. It's centered in front. Molly knocks that one away. It was probably a shot. It was probably a pass that really turned into a shot. Cece battling forward over the end line by herself down there. Gets a little help late from Bella and Cookie. Cece's going to pick this one up, chip it up the boards. Jules trying to get there, uses the body to make the tackle. And they fight forward along the far boards at the half boards. Cece in there, Cookie in there, Jules in there, 2 Flyers in there. And Cece will be the one to pull it out. She gets Riley. Riley tries to negotiate. Now see that puck, let's see if that was offside. It hit off the Flyer and went back in. I was going to say if the Rocket knocked it back into the zone. 2-0 Little Flyers over the Rockets, 16U AA girls. Off can't win it. Flyers are moving into with the belly and knocks it down and plays it forward. Hopefully she got it with the part that's protected. She didn't look to be worse for wear. Wrist shot knocked away and doesn't go on net. Shoshana up the boards. Let's see if they call the icing there. They do. So they'll whistle that one down and bring it all the way back down. Shoshana Looked like she got it up the boards right where a Flyers player was, and sometimes they will give you the benefit of saying, hey, that could have been touched. Fair call right there. Flyers win the face-off, and they go between the defensemen. Wrist shot from the left point, redirected, goes wide. Centered through the bottom of the slot, nobody there for either team. Goes to the point, they're trying to negotiate it back in. Grace trying to fire up the right wing, can't do it, just a lot of traffic. Flyers reverse it and come to the near side. Grant, she slows down and gets run over by Elise. Molly with the save, leaves no rebound. So two of the Flyers ran into one another. One hit the brakes as the other one was coming, and they both seem okay. They were laughing it off, so that's what you like to see. Barbara wins the face-off over to Alex, but Alex just had it slip under her stick as she was hustling out to guard the point. Bug battling for it with Alex and Barbara, so the three forwards over there. Sent behind the net and reversed by Bella. Flyers pick it off just below the point. Bella gets it, whiffs. Bella tries to send it forward right into Lauren and a Flyer. 3 Rockets, 1 Flyer. Like the Rockets' odds, they send it up the boards, but not out. Still there. Barbara's going to try to send it up the boards. Hits Alex's skate. Flyers will pull it out of the corner. Bug knocks away the puck. Over to Alex, 2 retreating, and Bug coming in with her. A 3rd Flyer in to make it a 2-on-3. Alex dumps, Bugs hustles to the near side corner. Battled for there. A 2nd Flyer comes in to pick it up, and Bella hands and sends it through open ice in the middle of the ice. Gives away possession, but forces a reset. Flyers will send Rockets with 8:26 left in the first period, and a stoppage with a 2-0 score. CC's going to take it. Flyers win it. Grace gets it, centers in front. I'm not sure if she was trying to shoot it or pass it, but it almost found the mark. This one's sent down for an icing. Sorry about that. Sometimes the mic and headphone adjustment doesn't go smoothly when you have to talk to someone off camera. CC on the face-off, but Flyers win it strongly. Riley's going to have a chance to get that one behind the end line. Can't do it. Near side boards, battled for just out of the picture and sent below the end line. Flyers is going to skate it through and up the boards. It takes a nice bounce to CC. CC sends it low, centered, on goal, kick save, and covered. And a little hit after the whistle, but nothing but just a little bump right there. Nothing like we saw in the first game after the second period where there was a little bit of a skirmish. Face-off goes the Flyers' way after it was won for a moment by Cece, but they couldn't get possession. Comes to the near side boards, battled for there, out of picture. Flyers send it out. Shoshana gets it, banks it in. It is, could have been an icing. He didn't have the hand up. She was a foot behind the line. And O'Reilly tries to pick one off, gets it in the slot, tries to backhand it at the net, but too many Flyers there too quickly. Grant comes in. She's facing Lauren. Gets through. Lauren knocks it away, but Grant will continue with the puck. Tries to center it in front for 89, can't get there. Sydney tries to get to it, but 89 gets it, sends it back below the end line, and hustles off for a change. 2 of the Flyers change behind the play, and the Rockets move it out of the defensive. And she'll skate right down. Clemens, wrist shot, what a save by Molly. They even pass, pretty play by the little Flyers as they move in. See one defender there, make the drop pass, shield off the other defender, shield the goalie, get a shot, but Rose Smith the shots in favor of the little Flyers. 2-0 to score, 7 minutes left. Barbara wins the face-off. Bug was trying to run out of there with it, but it just took a strange hop and went under her stick. Near side boards, Bug hustling over there. She's got her legs today, and she's been a different player since a hat trick a couple of weeks ago against the Saints. That's 15 Holt. And maybe a stick adjustment as well. Bug hustles in to disrupt that play, and Cookie will come up all the way to the top before retreating back to D. Sent through traffic, Molly corrals that bouncing puck. I'm not sure if somebody deflected it in front, but Rose Smith gets it with the stripe at the bottom of her jersey and leaves no rebound. 6:29, first period, 2-0 Little Flyers, 16 UAA. There is that. Now in the NHL, that would be a penalty on the face-off, where you try to sub the person that you're facing off against with the puck not there. And they could call that here too. It's a modicum of interference. And I mean, if you can get away with it, it's great, but there's a reason why they outlawed it in the NHL as well, and at these levels. If you can injure a player, you're going down toward their knees. Battled for behind the end line as we cross the 6-minute mark of the first period. Little Flyers trying to move it out through the thing. The dot on the left side, the thing. That's a good way to describe it. Comes to the top of the slot, 33 gets it, tries to move it down low, gets a little traffic from Cookie. Bella jumps in to get it, up the far side boards. Alex is there, but the Flyer steps in to win it from the left point. Near side, Bug chips it up. Bug chips it for herself. Bug has a lot of traffic there, centers for Alex. Cece powers through, but Alex was just a step over the line and had no way to get back as there were 3 Flyers between her and the line. They'll face it off just in front of the Little Flyers bench on the far side, 5:26 left. First period, 2-0 Little Flyers. They got a couple back-to-back early on, but since then the Rockets have evened things out a bit. Flyers bring it back out and in offside, and we'll do the same thing on the dot in front of the Rockets bench now. White helmet. Riley forward, looking for Jules. Is going to move it out 2-on-2. Lauren with Shoshana. They send it over to one side, gets through the slot. Lauren steps up to break it up, still loose low. Molly's got it under the pad, bumping after the play as they were trying to stick the Rockets having none of that. Nice save by Molly as the puck was moving around, and you could see the Little Flyers are exceptional skaters at all positions. Wrist shot through traffic, redirected, right pad save. 27, Rose Smith on the right has been up to the task. Forget about the 2, she didn't have much of a chance on either. Sent to the point, they're going to skate it in from the point, right through. Molly with the save and leaves no rebound. They were looking for the right post over there, but Rose Smith denies them. Grace is going to take the face off. She's got Sydney on one wing and Elise on the other. Flyers win the face-off. They wanted to go back to the D, but the Rockets had it covered up. Wrist shot in front. Somebody took a hack at somebody there. Grace looked like she drew a slash right there. You don't have to slash a person. You could slash a stick. There was clearly one there, and no penalty called. Centered, 89. Wrist shot goes wide. Bella got a piece of it. In front, wrist shot, pad save, covered up. Big saves by Molly. She's keeping this score at 2-0 right now. Same offensive crew out there for the faceoff. Grace wins it over toward Elise, who chips it forward and out. Sydney there in pursuit, trying to pick off the D-to-D pass. Forces an errant pass that Grace picks off. Grace goes back to Cookie, looking for Sydney. Sydney over there gets a stick on it, but there were 2 junior Little Flyers there. Grace is going to knock that one away from the possessing player's stick, send it up for Sydney, who chips it up and out. Puck rolling on its end, not going to be strong enough for icing. Elise down, the first in pursuit, and she forces the play up the boards, keeping it to the outside. Clevens sends it in for the Little Flyers. Cookie back there turns. She looks. It's pulled out of the corner by 33. She tries to center it, but it's blocked away by Grace. It comes to the boards. Room. Going for a change of 3 Rockets. It comes up towards to move it out. That's going to be an icing. Why Flyers skate, but 12 feet short of the center line. Doesn't matter if they deflect it. It's got to be deflected in an onside position. So the Rockets playing at a disadvantage here because the puck should have been faced off at the other end. Flyers with possession. Going high-low, down-low. Molly covers it up, or does she? No, it's still loose. Flyers go high-low. High-low again, now low. Lauren's going to get there, pick it off. Lauren gets hooked. No, they're not calling that one. She got a stick lift. You could lift the stick. You can't hold the stick when you're lifting it with your stick. That becomes a hook. You could lift it, but you can't hold the stick up there. Rockets could use a call going their way here. They've brought their life here. This is a top team that they're playing against. Bella going over there trying to use the body. And they call that one of all things. I mean, boy, I understand why they call it, but you got to call it both ways. Now listen, you push somebody from behind with your stick, they're going to call a cross check. That part is academic. It was a push, not a hit, but there's other stuff going on over there that they just as easily should have called, not to mention the icing. I mean, that was egregious. So the Flyers will face it off in the offensive zone with a power play, their first of the game. Deletto down low, centers, wrist shot, knocked away by Shoshana. She deflected over net. Shaw behind there, Lauren Fox, backhander, goes off the side of the net. Battling for it down low, kicked in front, and they score on the rebound. Or do they? She saved it. Where is it? They don't blow the whistle. There's no indication of the referees here. And finally, I still haven't seen him call the goal, but they say it was in. So, and no whistle and no call. Flyers, 99 seconds left in the first period. That's their 13th shot, and they convert on the power play. Looked like it might have been Shaw, but I'm not sure about that. She was either the goal scorer or involved in the play. The Bronx cheers are for Riley, who tripped while she was spinning. Battled for along the near side boards. Riley with a hit right there. She looks like she might have gotten away with one. Clevens trying to send it forward, Michaels that is, for Clevens, and the Flyers send it in. Shoshana around the far side boards looking for Jules. Chipped up by 67. We'll have to get her name at some point. She's had a lot of possession time with the puck. Near side boards toward Riley, just out of picture. Riley battling for it along with Shoshana. Or is that Cece? That's Cece over there. Just out of picture, you can't see them. It's centered, and it's going to be the left point. 45 seconds, wrist shot fired wide. Comes to the near point. Michaels gets to it just in time. Trying to keep it in, can't do it. Rose is the one who knocks it out. Through neutral ice and off a stick. Jules is trying to get there. She's putting the pressure on, but can't gain possession. Forces the Flyers to regroup. Comes through. Molly might not want to touch that one because Shoshana's there, and she lets Shoshana take it. Little Flyers change. Rockets also changing, but with 14 seconds. All they have to do is get the puck out of the zone, and they sort of botched this last few seconds. They better not pay for it on the scoreboard. Elise gets it. She just blindly sends it out of the zone. The stick, and it'll end 3-0. So the Rockets play the 3 goals. They're playing against a juggernaut. And they manage to pull it out with a 3-0 deficit here and some hard played hockey. Jules is heading off the ice. Not sure if we didn't see an injury or anything that appeared to be evident. So hopefully Jules is okay. And the shots in the first 13-3 in favor of the Little Flyers. This is 16U AA girls hockey from Rock Ice in Dunellen, New Jersey. Barbara on the face-off. Shaw brings it in, centers, but just a little too strong. It comes to the slot, and Alex knocks it out. Alex and Bug 2-on-1, but they don't have possession. Goes all the way down into the Flyer end. Banks off there for Barbara. Barbara tries to go for Bug, but Bug wasn't looking for a pass. Comes up the far side boards, and the Flyers are negotiated out. 2-on-1, but Cookie hustling back to make it a 2-on-2. Centered, and good job by Bella tying up the stick at the right time to prevent a redirection over there. 3-0 to score Little Flyers, but don't mind the score. Molly Rose Smith has been sharp in nets as she leans out to cover that one up. Face off to Molly's right. Cece's going to step in there to take it. She wins it for Jules. It comes up to Riley. Riley was looking to get sprung there. Pushed off Clevens. She actually pushed Riley off, but got the worst of the exchange. Cece Nieves will skate it up and steer it out. She and Lauren Fox have added a lot of life to this unit. And they've jumped right in and done very well. Wrist shot redirected off Shoshana. Oh, there was a hit after the play. Looked like a little incidental move there. I don't think Lauren even realized that the player was there and there was contact with the head. It was more of a push than a hit. Cece wins it back to herself. Comes to the near side boards for Jules. Pushed back in by the Flyers. They play it over the end line. Lauren Fox up to Riley, who chips it. Let's see if this puck, it looks like it's going to slow down because there's so much right along the boards. Little Flyers will move it through. Wrist shot. That's going to find its way. Wrist shot from the top of the right circle. And it's 4-0 Little Flyers with 15:08 left in the second period. That's their 15th shot. Shoshana and Lauren go back to give some words of encouragement to their goaltender after that. Grace with Elise and Sydney. Flyers win the face-off. They try the same play, but this time they fire it high and wide. It comes out through neutral ice and into the defensive zone for the Flyers, where they take it, turn, and burn. Bella steps up to get a loose puck. Cookie gets it, tries to chip it for herself, but sent it a little too far for it to be a dangle. Grace lost the stick, 2-on-1, down low, Shaw, wrist shot, Bella got a piece of it and prevented what was probably going to be a goal. Cucci prevented the goal. Sent down low, backhander, they score. That's Shaw. Hayes down to Shaw, they go high-low, and looked like Molly was expecting that puck to come across the crease and was caught a little bit on the far post, and Shaw stopped the momentum, put it on her backhand, and put it into the net. So 5-0 for the Little Flyers. 14:22 left in the second period. Face-off battled for. That was Barbara. It's sent in by the Flyers. Cookie goes back. She'll get it behind the end line. Spin backhanded to herself. Shovel it for Bug. It hits the referee's skate. Goes to Shaw in the slot. She sends it over to Leto. Centers it, looking for Shaw again. No dice. Takes a weird bounce off the boards, and Alex almost got to it, but was turned around. Flyers play with it with alacrity in the offensive zone here, but the Rockets are at least keeping their shape. Cookie fights one off, fights off another, still playing with it behind the end line. A little too strong, and it's going to go down. They're calling no icing. I'm not sure why there would be no icing on that. It looked like it was propelled down there by a Rocket, but wouldn't be the first time we've seen dubious icings or no icings called. Alex in pursuit behind, trying to slow this whole thing down, and she did a little bit to do it. Rebound, Shaw was in front with the one-timer, and Molly got the save on it. So Molly's had some good moments here despite the 5-0 score. Barbara gets it, tries to send it up through center ice, looking to spring Bug. Barbara gets it, chips it to herself. Barbara trying to get in behind the D. Let's see if she can do it. She finds Clevens over there, and those two will pursue it all the way behind the end line. Oh, Bug was trying to pick off the outlet pass. Instead it goes to Lauren. Lauren to Bella. Bella to Lauren. Lauren back in her own zone now, as the Rockets have done the Flyers a favor and brought it in themselves. This is Otto in the corner. She try to move it out front, but Cece and Bella behind the end line and behind the actual goal right there. Tries to, it was probably going to go in, but Fox picked it off the end line with that lefty blade. Sent up and through neutral ice. Cece's going to try to hustle. Can Cece get there before the icing? There's no icing hand even up. Cece centers it off the side of the goal. Rebound in front, loose. Oh, Jules whacked it just wide. Jules came from nowhere to get a piece of that puck. Cece in front. Lauren wrist shot off of a stick, fired wide. Rockets applying some pressure here kind of out of nowhere. But that's what they're looking for. Cece's given them a lot of that. Cece and Lauren have really helped the cause here. That one sent down for an icing, whistle and a stoppage of play. 11:42 left in the second period. 5-0 Little Flyers over the Rockets. 16 UAA girls on a warm for November 21st fall afternoon. Temperature in Dunellen here in the mid-50s today. Temperature inside rock ice is always frigid, and it is today, especially here when this guy's been doing 2 games worth of it. Flyers win the face-off in their own zone. They try to move it out. Shaw uses the body to redirect it. Grace comes all the way back. It's steered into her own zone as Shaw was pursuing. Shaw picks it off, puts it through the top of the crease, but Lauren redirected it. Comes to the point, one-timer, redirected in front by Shaw, but Molly got a piece of it too. Comes toward the near side point, just out of battling over for it. Grace was there as well. Flyers get it down low, centered, helping out the cause. Sydney. Sydney takes it out of the zone, and there's an offside over there as it came out just enough. Smiley tried to keep it in, and she couldn't do it. And then she did a little pirouette and ended up on her butt. She didn't get the Bronx cheer from her teammates for falling on her own, though. Barbara wins the face-off back into her own end. Bella gets it up and out. Gallagher's trying to bring it in. If she gets it in right away, it's offside, but she doesn't. And they clear zone. Bug picks off a centering, a D-to-D pass, actually, and almost gets in. Alex on the loose puck centers. Cookie between the points sends it in. And Alex gets it behind the... Otto's got it in the near side boards. Gets a little trouble there. And Bella keeps it in. Alex shielded off that one, and the little Flyers will break out. Gallagher, 23. Gains the line on the left side. Gallagher up to the top of the circle, and they can't complete it. It comes up. Bug made the play. Otto skates in, 67. Wrist shot through a screen of her own player. Molly was able to see it and get a piece of it. I don't know if she saw it, but she stopped it. It helped that it was close to the breadbasket. Flyers come out. Probably had a little room there in the top left corner coming out of the corner. That's one thing the Rockets really have to watch. Players coming out of the corners unmarked. Otto, wrist shot, save, no rebound. Molly Rose-Smith. 20th shot, 15th save for Molly. 3 shots by the Rockets, won this period. 9:32 left, second period. Pick one off. It's sent long pass through neutral ice, and Riley banging on the door looking for that goal. Kirschenbaum, 86. Hayes brings it. First shot, Molly gets it in the breadbasket and never lets it go through. Hayes was looking for the 5-hole there. She probably picked it up just a couple of inches more than she would have liked, but Molly shut the door just in time and left no rebound. We've seen a lot of improvement from 27 in a short amount of time this season. Little Flyers are going to switch goalies. 27 for 14. Flyers win the faceoff, send it between the points, and now to the left point. Smiley sends it wide. Deletto, top of the circle, slam on the brakes, go low. Moved out from the corner. And looking, head up, left dot, looking still, wrist shot goes wide. Slapper one-timer goes wide through a lot of traffic in front. Flyers do well to get that traffic, but keep the shooting lane open. They get a lot of shots through through highly trafficked shooting lanes. That's a very high skill level that you're seeing. Wristed up but not out by Shoshana, sent back in along the dasher, and it drops down like a Plinko ball behind the net. Coming out of the corner, Cece's going to stay down there. Mark, the person, traffic in front, backhander score. The Rockets are doing the right stuff, but the one player had 3 players right in front protecting the house, and sometimes the puck just bounces to the open player who came in on the weak side, and that's what happened there. They deposited in. .734 in the second period. 6-0 Little Flyers. Centered in front, but tied up there by Cookie. She got a piece of Michaels, who was pinching down from the point. Michaels in front, unmarked. She can kind of go to open ice freely. A moment, it goes to the weak side and now bandied about. This is Cookie. She's going to get there and use the body. Plays the body, not the man, wins the battle. Oh, that was, Grace took a hit in the head from behind. That's one that they call often because that's a concussion type hit. And the puck ends up in the back of the net. The Rockets should be sitting here on a power play. Grace took the elbow from a moving player as she's going down. Now she seems to be okay, thankfully, but you can see right there she's got to fix the helmet, and that one is often a power play. So 7-0 now, the score, 6:40 left in the second period. Sydney gets it at the Rockets logo and dumps it in. She's got Elise and Grace with her. Elise forces the play outside. It goes up the boards. Cookie pinches in from the point. It goes to Grace now at the point. She shovels it forward. Cookie trying to get through, but she can't get by Michaels for the time being. It goes down low, but Elise had skated up to try to help out the scrum. Elise battling there in the corner. Grace comes in, darting over, and let's see if Grace could catch it up. Flyers reverse it. Michaels will go to the far side, and Cookie. And eventually the Flyers move. Gets checked by the ref and still maintains the puck. Centers for Michaels, and that was Bella that knocked that aside. You got to forget about the score here, folks. We're just looking for development and sporting play from the little Flyers at this point. This game is being contested by both teams sportingly and hard. That's what you're looking for. And little plays like the one Bella made show good awareness and body control. Hayes, one-timer, she can't get it as Molly makes the save. And we've seen Molly's just looked better and better as most of these games have gone on. That one's jumped over Cookie's stick, but she's in the right place. And most of the time those plays are going to work out. Alex at the far boards. Forces the play still to the outside. Bella's got to come to the near side. Jules maintaining her position. Shaw walks out to the top of the circle, reverses it. Molly with the save, rebound is there. Cleared away, kicked away by Bella. It comes out to the point. They fire it right back down. Cookie gets it with the skate. Wrist shot, pop up. Into the slot. Wrister. That one finds its way in. The blitz happening as we expected, and if you've seen the little Flyers play, you know that they're prone to having prolonged offensive possessions with excellent puck movement and brilliant finishes. As they move it in once again, Shaw, she chips it back. Cece's over there. Somebody got a piece of her skate. Cece fires it down low. Let's see if the icing's waved off. It is. Again, I'm not sure why he would have waved off the icing, but the Rockets will take it, and the little Flyers will take it in 2-on-1. Centered for Shaw, tries to gather it for a wrist shot, can't do it. Lauren, and now Cece. Cece will chip it up the boards to herself. Cece chips it forward. Bug is there. Can Bug get to it first? Goalie comes out and covers it up. Loose puck, she never covered it. But they give her the whistle, and they're protecting the goalie by doing that. When the goalie comes out, especially head first, the referees are going to give them the benefit of the doubt. And although the goalie didn't cleanly cover it, they want that whistle to come in because they don't want a knee or a skate or a stick hitting that goalie's head. So the goalie takes a risk and gets the reward for it. Rockets win the face-off. Lauren, wrist shot, save, no rebound. Shots now 24-6 in favor of the Little Flyers, and they have an 8-0 edge on the scoreboard. Lauren to Shoshana between the points, but the Little Flyers came up to knock it away. Kept in by Barbara in the center. Jules is hustling for a loose puck. Can she get there? She can't. Little Flyers move it up. Otto over the line. Looking for Michaels in the middle. Tried to redirect it, but was tied up by Lauren. Goes over the end line. Lauren's going to fight over the end line, and it goes deep. Wrist shot. Molly saves it with the Rockets logo on her chest and leaves no rebound. .311. You got to come original with that one. Gallagher off the face-off will bring it. They'll play with it. Trying to get it to Alex. Jules still with possession. Whistle behind the play. What are they calling here? Look at these two. Oh, there's a stick. Michaels hit Fox with the stick. Something happened behind the play. I didn't see it. Michaels is going to go to the box, and Fox will go to the box for the Rockets. Should be an extra 2 on Michaels for the spear or the slash well after the play was whistled down. Let's see what they do there. Otherwise, it's going to be 5-on-5 hockey, and they'll re-enter play, will those two, with the first whistle after 54 seconds remain in the period, because there's 2:54 left now. So they will, in fact, play at 5-on-5. Michaels does not earn the extra as she should have. Shaw will come in, loses possession, goes down to the corner. Little Flyers, Toledo with against Barbara. Alex banks it hard off the boards with too sharp of an angle, centered in front, but Bella had her player tied up. Goes to the near side corner. Just out of view there. Sydney, no, that is Barbara battling with Jules. Comes up to the point. Hayes will take the slapper. Molly gets the glove on it. Can't corral the rebound. Barbara blocks the attempted shot, and Jules is going to stick it out of the zone. No icing. We're under 2 minutes left in the second period. Fox and Michaels in the box. Sent up. This is going to be 89. She gets behind the D. Wrist shot. Molly stops the breakaway. So they get the breakaway. They get behind the D, but Molly's able to stop it with 1:45 left in the second period. Shot blocked away by Bug. Loses the stick. Shot goes wide. Comes to the far side corner. Goes behind the net for Otto. She reverses it. Grace blocks the centering attempt. Molly uses the in front of her into the crease and then covers it up with the catching glove. 1:28 left second period. 8-0 Little Flyers. 29-4 the shots. Near side boards. Riley fighting there with it. Comes out to the top of the slot. Bug chips it up nicely. CC's in a foot race. Gets bodied off. They're going to call the interference now. That's an easy one. CC had a clear path to the puck, and she was bodied off right there. So they're going to call interference, and the Rockets will go on the power play for the first time today as a second Little Flyer occupies the box. Should be an offensive zone face-off there, as that's where CC and the puck both were headed. Rockets create a power play unit here. Barbara up front with Jules and Alex, Shoshana, and Grace will man the points. So that's something that we haven't seen before. Alex behind the net. Rockets trying to center. Where is it? And I guess it's stuck on the netting behind the net. So 58 left in the period, 147 in the power play. Rockets win the face-off. Shoshana from the point, sends it low. Alex backhand, knocked away. Cleven's got a piece of it. Rockets send it at the net, loose in front, not covered, still loose. Otto's gonna get this and skate it behind her own goal. Grace is gonna try to step up and prevent it, and if she doesn't, there's gonna be an odd man break. But the Rockets do a nice job at least preventing the deft Otto from just going all the way up and down the ice. Short-handed chance in front, blocked by one, rebound score. So they score short-handed with period and 114. That's 9. And the Rockets still looking for their first. CC, Riley, and Bug up front. Bella and Cookie on the back line for the power play. 1 to Cookie. Riley's going to skate it in and dump it just wide of the net. Looking for an attack on the other side. Bug gets it. Bug sends it with the kick to Riley. It comes to the point. Bella keeps it in, 12 seconds. Bella tries to shoot it. It goes off of knee pad. CC looking to fire it at the net. Riley's in front. They could use another player in front. 3 seconds. Bug trying to center it desperately. CC comes over. That'll expire the period. So we'll carry over 48 seconds into the third period of power play time for the Rockets, and we will take a little break here and come back. 30-5 the shots through 2 for the Little Flyers. Liftoff in the third. Win the faceoff. Barbara with Alex and Jules now. 38 seconds left of power play time, carrying over for the Rockets. Molly got it with the mask. Rebound, knocked away. Bella. Again, you can't judge it by the score, but Cucci's had a strong game. She's broken up a few plays. Alex with a push from behind. Hits Blevins. Alex hits Shaw. McCoy gets whacked in the head. Right in front of the referee. The girl Shaw whacked McCoy right in the helmet. No call. That one's centered, and it goes off of Molly's pad and in. I'm not sure what a ref has to see besides a player hitting somebody else in the head with a stick to make a call, but maybe he didn't like the way Alex was driving the body. Nevertheless, inexcusable for a referee to miss a player getting hit in the helmet with a stick. And it was very, very clear. And I think Coach Paul giving the referee a piece of his mind about that. The gap pushed to 10. They're going to play running clock for the last 16 minutes. So we'll expect that to be played in real time. Perhaps that was what the discussion was about. The Rockets have played hard, and although the results on the scoreboard don't look as good, it's been a significantly better showing than some of the stuff we've seen. Lauren centers it. Shoshana tries to step in. Got the puck and got the player as well. Moved through neutral ice now by the Flyers. They send it in onside. Shoshana will get it. Little Flyers change. Shoshana through some neutral ice. She's going to try to turn. Gets the head up and gets it in deep enough, but not deep enough for possession. Evans will dump. Rockets need to get some players back. They're caught badly in a change. And Cookie's going to skate it out. Cookie's going to send it up the sideboards for an icing. But the coach of the Little Flyers has adjusted his game plan here in a sporting manner, which is good to see. We'll expect to see their attack become a little more of the passive nature at this point, with a lot of passing and possession and a little less attacking. Rockets move the puck behind their end boards. This is going to be Otto fighting for it on the far boards with Riley. It goes behind the net to Cookie. Cookie's going to chip it through and get a little help from Cece just out of view. Shaw gets it at the point, sends it in, but not down. Cece gets it for a moment. Blevins dumps to the far corner. Rockets get it, bank it off Riley. Riley sends it forward. Cece's there in pursuit. Cece, Bug picks it off. Again, improved play by Holt, and she seems to work well with Nieves. There are plenty of bright spots. There are plenty of good things that we're seeing from the Rockets. Gallagher gets it at the blue line, dumps, and the Little Flyers change passively and come with a passive 1-2-2 defense. Bella skates through the neutral zone. Bella in the slot, wrist shot, pad save covered. This is what you want. This is what you want to see from an organization. This is a coach that gets it. This is exactly what we did not see when the Rockets played the Princeton Tiger Lilies, at which time, in a similar fashion, they were running up the score. Dumped when there could have been a 2-on-1. Sent to the corner when they could have shot it. This is a good, respectable organization with a coach who gets it and players who are in lockstep with sportsmanship. Push at neutral ice where Barbara was trying to get through. Comes to the near point. Barbara can't keep it in, covering the point as Lauren went down. Barbara retreats to her own end to pick it up. Shoshana stands sentry in front of her bench. Jules gets moving. Alex behind the play, giving Barbara a chance. Maybe need a little more movement. Flyers. Shoshana just took a spill over there. Looks like the knee might have given out a little bit, but let's see if she's okay. She's still skating a little gingerly over there. And hand worker knocks it out, and she'll jump onto the bench. Looks like she's okay. 11 minutes now, running clock. Clevens will get it on the near side, and she'll do the cross ice dump. 32-6 are the shots. Flyers send it toward the net, and Molly steers it aside for Grace. Grace is going to try to get it up the near side boards to Elise. Elise gets it and dishes it back up the boards. It's Clifton, 12. Flyers will bring it in, skate it through the neutral zone and into the middle. They'll get possession and they'll keep possession. Shaw down low. Sends it through to the top of the crease. Probably something in order like everyone that's on the ice has to touch the puck at least once before there's a shot, or a certain level of scoring chance has to be there, or even possibly their coach could be completely restricting them from shooting. All of it is sporting, and the Little Flyers organization, their coaches, their players, and their parents should be very proud of what they're seeing out there. And we're glad to give them praise because they deserve it. And what they're doing is helping the girls on their own team and the girls in gray have a chance to learn and play in an atmosphere that is not under duress. A class organization. Cece on the faceoff won it forward. Looked like she was shooting for Riley there, and Riley had it in the zone. So they're trying to work that play. They work on faceoffs a lot and faceoff posture and getting the puck out in practice, and it's starting to show area of concern for the Rockets for the most part. Cookie pinches in at the point, but can't get it through. Bug disrupts another pass. She's had the stick on her puck and on her skates probably as much or more than any of the Rockets forwards today, Cece and Bug. They've come out to play. They're going to whistle the icing down there. Clock running now, 8:42, 41-40. That's with the 10-goal separation. Flyers playing it very sportingly, and we expect that on defense they'll continue to aim for the clean sheet. I don't think there'll be any let up on defense. On offense, the let up happened immediately at 10. Rockets get it in front. Riley tried to bang one in, couldn't do it. Flyers will get it and they'll send it behind the boards. Ooh, Michael slipped there. Let's hope she's okay. Sometimes the skate hits a rut. She seems to be okay. She's moving okay. Sometimes the skate hits the rut and a knee gets twisted. We don't like to see that anywhere, especially against the boards where a player is prone. Rockets send it deep and they'll change. Goalie comes out to stop that one. Bug in pursuit as a lone forward up there. And Jules is going to step in. She'll battle for the puck. Little pushing below. That's good. It's girls playing hockey. That's what we want to see. Lauren gets it, chips it forward, tries to get through one. Little holding and pushing there. And Shoshana will get it at the far board. She's pushing forward to try to get the puck into the zone. It goes into the zone for a moment. Jules got to stay in the middle and can't enter the zone because the puck's not there. Jules is going to pursue, and the Flyers will bank it with deft passing up the boards. Grant dumps it in, but Lauren gets it with the skates. Comes up the near side boards. Lauren's going to get over the line. She's got 4 Flyers with her. Dropped for Jules. Lauren's going to, Barbara rather, we'll call her, but either way, it's still right. It comes out for Jules, and there's going to be a whistle. Oh, Jules fell. She got tied up in the skates there, and more incidental contact down there as they all take a spill. Whistle, but no whistle and a stoppage of play, but no stoppage of the clock as we get below 6:40. Referees debating on what they're going to call here and upon who they will call it. Looks like it was just a stoppage and no penalty. We're going to play a 5-on-5. At some point, the Flyers might put on purpose a 6th player on the ice to purposely draw a penalty. We'll see if they purposely draw a penalty to play at a manpower disadvantage. It looked like maybe they were contemplating that. Nonetheless, we play on, and we're under 6 minutes now with the running clock. 10-0 Little Flyers. Jules will get it out, trip behind the play there. But at this point, I don't think, unless it's something very, very egregious, the refs will be fine to just not call it either way. Otto's going to skate this one in, and she will dump it behind the net. It bounces in front. Molly steers it aside, and Cookie will get it up the near side boards and try to get through one. Grace comes in to help out. Shaw jumps in over there. There's 3 Flyers and 2 Rockets. Shaw will send it on the cross crease and cross slot pass. Rockets chip it up and get it forward. Sydney's up there. Rockets would love to just put one in the back of the net for their own well-being. The 19s played a hard-fought 4-0 loss to this organization earlier in the day, and they would like to be able to grab one and get that 0 off the scoreboard today for both girls' teams. Flyers will skate it in and dump it with the change. Toledo will take a passive posture and not pursue, and she'll let Roberts do the work. It's a 1-2-2. Passive, very passive. It's this kind of stuff that you see more at the NHL level. Cookie's going to skate it in. Wrist shot off of a stick and hits the cinder block wall behind the play, behind their net, behind the goal. Whistle and a stoppage of play, but not a stoppage of the clock. Rockets girls getting a little chance to play here. Under 4 minutes now. Comes in front of Bug. She tries to stuff it in. Here's Riley. She takes a shot. One save and no rebound given. That is long enough for anybody to get it in. So Bug and Riley, the 2 longtime friends and longtime teammates, almost combining on that one. Cece on the face-off. Flyers step in to win it. It goes back down. Cece backhander, steered wide. 8th shot now for the Rockets. Little Flyers playing with it behind the end line, and they come up the near side boards. Bug tries to keep it in over there in a puck battle, and Lauren had pinched down to help out. Little Flyers send it up. Grant tips it out, and the Rockets will have to regather. Puck goes in before Bug and Riley could get on side. Under 3 minutes now. This has been real time since the 16-minute mark when the Little Flyers put their 10th on the board against none, and there was a little discussion with the referees and the two coaches, and the clock's been running since. Shoshana jumps up to focus. Off is won by the Flyers. Shoshana picks it off. It comes down to neutral ice. Lauren's there. She chips it in offside, and she knew it the second that she did it, and her and she and Shoshana are looking at each other like, yeah, I knew I did that, and I knew you weren't there, but. And there's a slip up by Grant and a no Bronx cheer. You got to give your teammates a little laugh when they do that. Little Flyers dump it, change behind the play. Michael's the first forward there in pursuit, battling with Lauren, pushing and shoving over there. Sent through, and Jules got a piece of it. Shaw's going to get it, turn, and send it down deep. Goes to the half boards. 100 seconds now left in the game. Exactly. Running clock. Whistles will stop play, they won't stop the clock. And once again, kudos to a class organization for doing exactly the right thing here once they got it to 10-0. There's a shot. Molly stopped it and covered it. No problem with them taking that chance at this point. Grace will take the face off. Sydney and Elise are her wings. Battled for there. Grace chips it out toward the point. Sydney chips it out, and the Rockets get it out of the defensive zone with under 50 seconds left. Cross slot dump. They'll play with it along the boards. Puck battles will still go on. Otto sends it there. Cookie battling. They bring it to the slot, skate it around, leave it for the point, send it back in. 24 seconds left now. Otto will chip it off the backboards. Still pursuing. They'll move it through the slot. Move it through the slot. Very sporting. Absolutely. While we love to see competition that will result in scores of tight games, that was something that we can be proud of as hockey parents, and that the Little Flyers should be applauded for, from the level all the ways, from the players to the coaches to the administration and the parents. There's a reflection on the parents. You have good girls and a good organization. Teams will meet at neutral ice at the center logo and do the handshake, which is the best part of hockey. Final shot tally 33-8. Final score 10-0 in favor of the. Took one shot, technically, after we got to a running clock scenario, and even that was a passive shot. So good job by them, and a good job by the Rockets girls hustling all the way through. Plenty to learn from a game like this. We'll give you the scoreboard in view. If you want to catch all the Rockets action from the 16 UAA girls and the 19 UAA girls, then check out this YouTube page and subscribe if you haven't done it already. You could find some games maybe that, if you're not a Rockets supporter, you might find games where your teams played before right here, because there's a pretty solid archive of games now over the past season and a half. We thank you for doing that. Hit that subscribe button, and then once you've done that, hit the alerts button. From Rock Ice, this is Joe Rizzo. Thanks for watching New Jersey Rockets Girls Hockey.